Right.
Alrighty. Oh,
I'm going to gesso my little characters today.
so are you gonna, and then you're gonna paint them or what?
I'm going to gesso their outfits
Okay.
so that I can put formal dress on them. I'm going to have to paint the formal dress in.
Oh, that'll
Right.
be interesting.
I will. It'll be very
You
interesting.
are braver than me.
Well, I mean, it's just something I can glue over, right?
There you go. Hello. So glad you're here. Sorry we went live and just started chatting before we even said hi. If you're watching the replay, we're glad you're here. And when people actually get in, we'll be glad they're here too. But somebody came and left already, so I guess we weren't for them.
Somebody came and looked already. It's not
Yeah.
even, it's just now. Hey,
Hi,
Lee,
Leah. We're glad you're here.
what did you, what have you got there?
Well, this is a little stack of stuff that I got at a garage sale.
Oh,
And then I got this at Walmart, and it says it's new, 2 times stronger,
ooh.
but it's still the purple glue, but it says it
Oh,
also sticks to more surfaces.
I don't like that purple. Mindy, hi, girlfriend. I don't
It
like
says
that
it's good
purple
for,
stuff. It
yeah,
smells
I
funny.
don't, the other kinds they have, I definitely don't like, but this one says it's great for wood, cardboard, buttons, pasta, sequins, cardstock, photos, ceramic, felt, fabric, and more. And I thought if it'll really do all that, it ought to do paper just fine.
Well, that would be paper just fine.
Anyway,
Hey,
I thought
Nashua.
I would try it because um it's hard to get the other ones I like, and this was I think it was a dollar something, not quite $2. So it seemed like worth trying. Hi Nashua, hi Mindy. I'm so glad y'all are here. Anyway, I'm gonna try working on that when I'm doing my Bible study of Job, and also when I'm doing my iCads. Um,
Oh, you're
I'm
going to do
going.
iCads?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I decided I wanted to do um these. They're thinner than I thought they were when I ordered them, but they were in the index cards, but they said good to make postcards. And they're
Okay.
4x6, which is the biggest size you can use for the index card a day thing. And I've never done it. I've always used 3x5s or Rolodex or something like that. So I decided I want to make these into postcards, and especially the ones from the Bible study. Every week I'm gonna give away one from somebody who comments on that video, the one that I
All
did in the
right.
video. And then for the other iCads, I'll just give those away as I decide to. But um, hi, Andrea. I'm so glad you're here.
Adria's
Anyway,
here.
I
Hey
got
there.
these and decided I'm going to try to make them, where I can just send them through the mail with a postcard stamp and not have to stick them in an envelope. So they're going to have to stay
Right.
pretty flat, and they're not very thick. So I can do quite a bit of collage and I think it'll still be fine. Um, anyway, that's my plan, is to collage on them and do that for 2 projects. So, but I decided to try this glue while I'm doing that since I haven't ever used it before. So,
Yeah.
hi Linda, I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, Linda.
And I'm going to set those things aside for a minute, and I'll go ahead and show you the other stuff I got at the garage sale. Um, this says Susie's Front Porch Gift Shop, 1009 Pine, Borger, Texas. And then it gives a phone number where you can get a hold of them. And I guess that's where this originally came from, was that little shop. But they were at the thrift store for $1.41.
Uh,
And the recipe cards, but I thought they were really cute.
oh, they are cute.
Anyway, I thought they would be fun things to, you could collage over this um, or not, and stick them
They'd
in
be good
journals.
journaling cards
Yeah.
or just little note cards.
Anyway, they could be used for lots of different things, and I thought they were cute. So I went ahead and got them. And then I got this little doily. I liked that it was crocheted and embroidered,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's small, so I thought it would be really useful. And then I got a book of birds.
Ooh.
There's lots of other stuff in there too, but there's a lot of pictures of birds in there. They're kind of big, so you have to kind of pick your project. But they're really pretty, and they'd be easy to cut out, to fussy cut.
Yes, they would. Nice.
So that was good. And then I got this, and it does still have the CD-ROM. I don't know if I don't have a computer anymore that has anything I could use it with, but
Oh, how funny.
but I got but it has, these trees in it, and I thought I could, cut some of them out, or I could use them to maybe to draw from.
Oh, yeah. Cutting them out would be great. Look at that.
Yeah. Oops.
Both. Coloring them in with colored pencils would be nice.
Yeah, or the ink tints.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got that, and it was 50 cents because it was a softback. So was the bird book. And then I got these two, and I almost didn't buy them. But I've watched several people who do collage do books that are just one color.
Oh.
And they only had these two. I wish they'd had a green one and a blue one or something, but they just had these two. But I thought, what a great starting point. And just add in more yellow things.
Yeah.
Or more red things.
I have a book.
There's some pink,
a blue book that's for different colors on the pages. I haven't ever finished it, but I still got it to go play with.
And here's White Swan flower seed mix. So there's one in the red. So I guess they're red flowers. And then there's one in here too.
Oh, isn't that fun?
I thought it was interesting. I'll give the seeds to Hannah. She's planting stuff around here. So anyway, I thought that was a good thing. And these were $1. Of course, everything was 25% off because it was Old People Day.
Old People Day. We love it.
I like Old People Day. I don't mind being old at all.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I had this little book I wanted to finish, my little mushroom book.
Oh,
that I made out of little different kinds of tea boxes and stuff. Well, I got that far, and I need to finish that. And I've got the butterflies and mushrooms right here, so I'm gonna do that.
Hey, Janet's in the room.
Yeah,
Becky's
hey, Janet.
In the room. Hey,
Becky. So glad y'all are here. So I'm gonna work on that. That's probably the second thing I'm gonna work on. And then I had, I've made these two books. This one I made by just tearing parts of pages out and then adding stuff back in to finish the page.
Oh, yeah,
so that it's got some collage type stuff started already. And then this one, I had totally forgotten I did this one. This one is
Hi, Riri.
I've done some stuff inside it.
Oh, I like that. Oh, what pretty pages.
I really like that one and that one.
Oh, yeah.
But then I've got, all the other pages are just, well, this one has some napkins, but most of them just have, papers and stuff glued down. And there are some that I haven't done anything on yet in the middle. But I thought I could work in that you know, one of those two books too. But the first thing I'm going to do is make a page with these. I don't know if any of you drink this Life Water, but Darren and I always had one of these in the bathroom.
Sherry came in. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Riri. I'm so glad y'all are here. We had, and the last ones we got before he passed away, I got that one for him and this one for me because I thought that was fun. And I've just
pictures.
I kept refilling the bottles, and I finally decided that really wasn't wise to keep refilling those plastic bottles. So I just took these off, and I'm going to put them on a page, because that's a memory. Because he thought they were fun, and I kept them. So, hi Beth.
Hey Beth.
Anyway, I'm going to do that first, and I thought I would take these flowers off of this paper and use as a background for these.
Oh yeah.
On a page. So so that's what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet what page I want to work on. But anyway, that's what I've got planned to do today. So what are you doing today?
Well, I'm going to work in my little, this page is wet now, so I can't close the book. I just gessoed over my little people that are in the field. This is a catalog that Reblooming Hydrangeas. And this is the staff of the Reblooming Hydrangeas team, and they're standing out there in their greenhouse. And I decided they needed to be standing out there in formal dress. So I just gessoed over them, and then I'm going to have to invoke my Miss Lena inner spirit in order to paint some clothes on.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, right.
I don't have a Miss Lena. I just got Lisa, and Lisa couldn't do that. So I'm excited.
No, I know. I can't do that either. So this is, I've just done a couple pages in this book. And that's what I'm going to keep working on.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Well, I'm
trying right now. I'm cleaning my brush. Somebody asked me in a chat the other day how I use my Murphy's in water. So this is half Murphy's oil soap and half water. And this is how I clean my brushes.
Okay, I have to see what Riri said because she actually took a bow for it. So it must be
taking a bow. Really what did you say?
She says, cooking cabbage stuff. My latest pixelation. My current penchant for the stuff is bizarre. I don't know if that's what she's talking about or if there was something else. That's all I see.
Cabbage stuff. Pixelation. Please explain just a tad more there, Riri.
Yeah, explain a little more. Hi, Sharon. I'm so glad you're here.
Sharon, good morning or afternoon.
Okay. I'm going to cut this down because I don't need the whole thing. I'm just trying to decide how much to keep.
Okay. I think that's almost clean. So for my hydrangea book, we got these great seed catalogs. Look at this.
Oh, awesome.
Isn't that awesome? Now it's the wrong size for my book. I got the second one too. It's the wrong size for my book.
Those?
Huh?
Did you just order them from the company or?
Well, they just came probably because we have a subscription.
Hi, Teresa. So glad you're here.
Something. Hi, Teresa. I don't know what we have a subscription to that we have these, but these were the prettiest seed catalogs. And they've got inside, they've got all these little tiny things and nice big flowers to cut out. So there's a snail and a flower and a butterfly. So they've got really nice stuff in there to cut out.
Well, the cover's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. I'm going to have to figure out how to use that in my book because I don't want to mess it up. So I've gone through there and I've cut out a bunch of stuff. Fussy cut already. So stuff is ready. Lots of little stuff to put in my book. My hydrangea book. So this was just a mailer that we got. This book.
Yes, Riri, I agree. You have to laugh at yourself. If you can't do that, life is way harder. I laugh at myself too, so that completely makes sense.
Yes, they're really beautiful. I have to figure out how to put them on this page, on this size page. So this is what my pages in this little advertiser look like. They have all these, well, they didn't have the fairy on them. I've already added those.
So they had Tinkerbell.
Yeah, they have.
Those are
No,
beautiful pictures, though.
there's some really nice just color on here. Oh, and we got a Mother's Day present. Linda got a Mother's Day present from her daughter. It came in this gorgeous tissue paper. Check that out.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's pink, but anyway, it's going probably right there.
Oh, that'll be lovely.
Let me see if it's dry enough. So I've done that page. Oh, that's another page that's finished actually. A finished page. I forget. But I've done stuff. I like that.
Okay, I don't know that I'll even use that one, but I'm gonna cut it out anyway.
Oh yeah, you always have a corner you need something in.
Well, I'm probably these are all gonna kind of go corner too, so.
Let's see. Did I get my? Okay. This is one of my very favorite quotes. I heard it on Oprah one day when Oprah was still on. She had John Gray on there and she asked him how to meditate. And he said, I'll tell you how to meditate. You just sit there anywhere where you're comfortable and you say whatever it is that you say. Oh God, oh Mary, oh Great Spirit, oh Mother Gaia, whatever you say. My heart is open to you. Come sit in my heart. Isn't that a wonderful thing?
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite quotes, one of my favorite thoughts. All right. I think we're dry enough to turn the page. We're clean enough to put away. Okay. Well, then I'm going to glue something.
All right.
See, she needs to have a formal dress, doesn't she?
Oh, thanks, Beth. Yes, she needs a formal dress. I agree.
Oh, Beth, thank you. I didn't realize that. Because I think they put them out quarterly. So the two we had were spring 23 and summer 23. Gosh, isn't that pretty? I don't know how to put that on my page without messing it up totally. Anyway, they may be for another thing.
I was gonna say it might be good to save to use as a journal cover or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Becky. Becky even put in the link. So
Cool.
yay.
I'm sure they'll love putting you on their mailing list. All right, that's going to be those colors. I should be able to find a magazine image that size in a formal dress. I think that's what I'll do rather than paint her out. So I went through this book and I gessoed everything with clear gesso because it was all that glossy stuff that you couldn't paint on top of. Space Saver.
Oh dear. I decided I was gonna cut this down smaller,
Ah.
and I ended up cutting it down to a point where it looks like it needs to be even smaller. I don't know. That may not get used at all.
Okay. Lost my page. Can't find the page I was going to work on. So the other thing I'm doing in this book is doing a Zentangle border on the pages that have the white border. So anyway, this book will keep me busy for a while when all of you all are doing cut and paste stuff and you're slapping things on pages and you're turning pages.
There you go.
I'm going to still be working on this book. 16 pages. Oh, here's where I want to put my pink. Pink.
Okay, I think it's going to be something like that.
Oh, I like. Of
I can't
course.
decide if that's better or if. I don't know. I like this, but I don't know how I feel about those guys walking on her head. Well, they're not actually on her head, so I guess it's okay.
Walking on her head.
Well, they're walking along
Oh,
and
I
she's down
see.
here.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But I think I'm okay with that. So, let's get some. Where did I put this? I brought out a bunch of magazines. There they are. That I'd already taken out the things I want. And then I'm going to use them for, sticking glue on stuff.
Okay. I need that to show. This is the fun part.
Okay. And it's hard to tell sometimes where on that page you've already glued, and I have stuck things down right on top of the glue.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to avoid. So. Okay. Gotta decide which one of these I want on top. think I like the purple on top.
So what's everybody in chat working on today?
Thank you, Janet. Yeah, let us know what you're doing.
Did y'all see that Colleen and Kathy in their stream the other day got onto the grid journaling kick?
Oh, I saw that they were going to. I didn't get to watch it.
So they have a little timer on there, so you can just go ahead. The grid journaling is at the end of it, but
okay.
they credit you with being one of the people that turned them onto it, and of course all the other ones, Kelly Wynn and.
Well, you were the one who told me about it.
Well, you got the credit, but that's fine.
Well, I'm giving you the credit right now.
Right, I'll take it.
Right now, right here in front of everybody.
I still want to go back and do that one we talked about doing, like a bookmark size thing for a scenic writing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Andrea, what is grid? It's grid journaling. I'll show you my grid journaling pages. It's
Linda's making collages for her granddaughters. Very cool.
ooh, cool. This lady named Kelly Wynn started it and has an actual free class. So this was my first one I did. So you just put a grid on a page and then you start making marks in it. So you make marks in all of the grids. And if you make marks with something that's water soluble, then you get after it with a water brush and mush the color around. So that was my first one. Oh, is this stuck together? Oh, not good. This is my second. You know what? You know what? It's stuck on. It's stuck on that. Oh, that came off. That came off. That's an owie. It's an owie. I'm gonna glue that back.
Uh-oh.
I
I
know.
bet you can fix it.
So anyway, it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of at a what is my next step?
Janet wants to know Colleen's channel name, please.
Colleen, it's CK and Kathy. When were they on? Let me see if I can look that up. They were on. Yeah. Let me look. Meanwhile, I bet you my other ones will go. This is another one that I did. Just playing with different sizes.
Those are beautiful.
I like these quite a lot. They're different. So
Yeah.
this was
The more you've done to them, the more better they get.
I know. I know. They were all just different stuff on the page. This was like starting with watercolor. It's fun. It kind of got me started again. I was kind of not going anywhere. I'm still not going anywhere, but at least I'm enjoying it more. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Andrea, I really like that format because it's totally unstressful to just work in that little bitty. So they just took a post-it note pad and traced around it on the page. History. Let's see. Oh shit. CK Art. Janet. CK Art, Mixed Media Grid Journaling Abstract.
Okay.
Is their channel. It was on.
You can be quiet, and that's
2 days ago.
Andrea, well, I'll just put it right up here. She says, Barbara, I think you've taken that format really well. I agree.
That's a fun format. It's stress free. I like that, and it's a lot like journaling by fives too. So like you just turn yourself loose and play, and if you don't like it, you just play more.
Hi, Rosie. It's so good to see you here.
Rosie,
thanks for popping in and in the chat so we could know you're here.
Yeah, Teresa. CK is Colleen and Kathy, and they stream together. Is it on Fridays or? Wait, today is Thursday, so it was earlier this week, Tuesday, I think. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
That was where Colleen and Kathy did the grid journaling. It's toward the end of their stream. Okay, so now I've got this. And it obviously needs more. We always need more, don't we?
Well, of course. No.
No.
Not always, but quite often. More is more sometimes.
Beautiful turtle. Turtle Island turtle. I think he might have to go on that page. I already put this in once, but if I make it a different color, maybe I want it some more. Oh.
Okay, I'm just laying these out so I can decide what.
That's a cool image.
What I want to use. Oh, is that a picture of a painting?
This?
Yeah.
It's something I cut out of the Wee Moon calendar. It's called Recurring Dream, and it's got all this lady and these little animals and people sleeping. It's kind of sweet. Everybody's snoozing.
Well, sometimes
very restful.
I
might want to go in there.
Okay. Don't need this many, but I want to see what I've got so I can make choices. I thought I had 2 of each of these, but so far these all seem to be. No, well, there's a duplicate of that. There's a duplicate of this, but I keep finding these ones. This the acetate where I've already taken off the thing, and it was stuck to the rest of these. Another flower. I mean leaf. Andrea says she could sleep for a living.
Yes, I love my naps. Oh, is Julie Parker here? Hi, I have almost an hour, she says.
Oh, hey, yay. Good to see you, Julie. Glad you're here. Okay, there's quite half the book left almost. This is my little mushroom book made out of the box of a set of cards that are mushroom cards. And inside it are different kinds of trash like tea boxes. And this was a needle book. That was a something, some kind of tag off of something. Says, don't forget to tip. Thank you, please. Like, shouldn't you say, please don't forget to tip? Thank you. And that one, I just liked it, so I didn't put anything on top of it.
I love those
Um,
pages. All those
anyway, I'm
funky
enjoying
gold.
it. They're all, weird and wonky and fun. So
Weird and wonky and fun. We like
Yep.
that. This needs some livening up over here.
Riri says, I just started some cuttings from my pot house. I think I've started and given like 10 plants from the thing.
Really?
Pot house. I don't know what kind of plant that is. Interesting.
I don't know what that is either, Riri. Pothouse?
Tell us about it.
Pothos? I don't know that plant.
Hi, Anne. We're glad you're here.
Where's Anne? Oh, Anne's
Just
here.
saying.
Hi, Anne. Boy, people slip in so fast. Wow. Okay. We have a turtle. He would be good right there.
Andrew, you're funny.
Okay, what are we going to do here? Now, I don't want to get on this thing of just putting things here. They have to
Oh,
have
Julie, I'm sorry.
What happened? Tired?
She's just tired, just starting
Aw.
out, and she's already tired.
Oh, philodendron. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Janice.
Hi,
We're glad
Janice.
you're here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we probably have it growing in our living rooms. All right, I think I'm going to cut this out. I think I'm going to remove this. Dark.
Okay, I found my page now.
It needs to be against some dark. Okay. This is going to go later. It's going to go here. This guy's got to get cut out.
Okay, so that's the mushroom I put on that page.
I love that page. Isn't that cute? I just need 3 of these.
Riri says it is not philodendron.
Not philodendron. Did you spell it Pothos? 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 It's a pretty one. Let's put that one there. Put that one right there.
Okay.
That one right there.
I'm botanically challenged too, Andrea. Hannah's been studying um, herbal medicine and making tinctures and that kind of thing. She's gonna she's planting some herbs that she can use for tea or for tinctures. And so she's been regaling me with all of the good effects of these various herbs. Some of them I knew about, some of them I didn't. So
Pothos plants. Can y'all see that?
okay. That's very pretty.
That is very pretty. Yes, I can see how it would give you lots and lots of cuttings, Riri. There's Kale. Hey, Kale.
Hi, Kel. We're glad you're here.
Easiest plant in the world to grow. That's very lovely. All right.
We have been so busy getting nothing done, it feels like, at my house for the past couple of weeks that it's frustrating and disheartening if I'm completely honest.
Well, you tripped over your dog the other day, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, it wasn't exactly tripping. He every once in a while takes a wild hare that he wants to play chase before he goes in his crate.
Yeah.
And so he'll act like he's fixing to go in there. And then as soon as you take the leash off, he goes woof and whips out. And and he whipped out, and I knew that the gate to the kids' bedrooms was not shut. And there was just so many ways he could get into trouble in either one of those rooms. And um so I just held on to his collar, and he was going around and behind me, and I turned around,
Oh.
as you know, and then I ended up kind of losing my balance and falling like on top of him. So I
ow.
was up on my hands and knee, well, one hand and a knee, leaning over the dog, holding on to his collar. Ethan heard the commotion, thankfully, and he came in there and he grabbed the dog by the collar and tossed him in the pen and then helped me get up. But I've had bad knees for a long time, so getting up off the floor has been difficult for me. Well, I'd say since I was in my early 30s.
Oh dear.
So I was very grateful Ethan was right there and heard what was going on. So
Oh good, you didn't have to wait till somebody came home.
oh, that I would have I don't know what I would have done because I was holding on to the dog and I couldn't get up and hold on to the dog. I would have had to just let him go.
Oh God.
And crawl over to something I could grab a hold of and get up.
Right.
Luckily it didn't work out where I had to do that. So thank you, Janet. She just put your station, your channel up.
My channel. Thank you, hon.
I love it when you
Somebody
do
else-
that, Janet. Thank you.
I do too. Dawn just came in. Hi, Dawn.
Well, he looks more like a small moose too. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this. Let me see if I can get it to work. Let's see.
Oh, he's gotten big.
Yeah, he's very big.
Oh dear. Oh.
He's like, oh, you're watching me. I better fight some more.
Oh. Oh, I hope that's a giveaway pillow.
Don't lick my foot. Play with your bed.
He doesn't like to lay on that bed. He lays on the couch up there, but he likes to fight with the bed. That's become his nightly ritual. And we just let him wear himself out that way, and then we put him in bed. Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's it. Yeah. Anyway, he has gotten big. Yeah, that's a moose. Yeah, he's a big boy. But just because he's so strong, big and strong, and he gets really eager about things, I'm not taking him on walks anymore. I'm just letting him. Hannah takes him twice a day, and that ought to be enough to keep any dog happy. But I didn't want to take a chance of getting knocked down out in the park accidentally, and
God,
we're
no
having
kidding.
him run off after something, and I can't just chase him like Hannah can. So he hasn't done anything like that in over a month, but still, the thought is there and worries me. So, hi, Dawn. I'm so glad you're here. Your mushroom sticker set's different than this one. This one, I really like these. I think they're
I like
good
those too.
choices.
Those are good sizes.
I kind of want something green under it. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Well, I could use this one. It's got actually something green already on it, but it doesn't show up as good. Maybe this one. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one's pretty. All right. I don't like all this white stuff around here. If I was putting it on a white background, I wouldn't worry about it because it would hide, but it doesn't hide on these colored things. So I'll just trim it a little closer. Luckily, it trims pretty easy, so.
All righty then. Let's see.
Let's get a little closer here. Okay. I think I got these on Amazon. I'm not positive. Either that or they were sent to me in Happy Mail. And I'm not positive which one, but I like them. That looks really cute there.
That's really
Shows up really well.
like that.
Okay. That one doesn't show up as much, but
On the
you
black.
see it if you're in person. Let's see what would be good. That one looks really pretty, but it doesn't show up a whole lot because it's kind of the same.
You like the page with the frog? Oh, thank you, Sharon.
Frogs are always fun, aren't they?
I love frogs.
I do not, Julie. Still have the packet they came in. I'm sorry. It got torn and I just stuck them in this so they'd be easier to deal with. So I don't have it. I'm sorry. I wish I did because I'd like to, be able to tell you where to find them. But I think I just looked under mushroom washi stickers on Amazon, but I'm not positive. Hi, Brittany. I'm so glad you're here.
Brittany, hi. What have you been doing today? You usually get here at the break of dawn.
Did you all see?
What?
Brittany's going to be a mama.
What?
Brittany's going to be a mama.
You're kidding.
No. Unless I
Brittany?
misinterpreted the post, the Facebook post. Looks like she's going to be a mama to me. I'm excited.
Brittany? Well, how fun is that? We're not just old dogs here.
No, some new life.
We're going to have a baby in the house. Oh, goody.
It's exciting.
That really is.
I wish you lived close enough I could babysit some.
Aw.
Because I think it's going to be a while before I get to be a grandma. Think it's going to be a while. And I'm okay with that, by the way. Just so you know. I mean, it would be fun, but I want her to find the right person first.
Well, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it?
Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to this one. It's the first one I got out. I thought I was going to use, and then I put it back. But I think you said October. Is that right, Brittany? Yes, October 24th. Very cool.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Now, is this your first baby, Brittany, or do you have other kids?
It is going to be quick, isn't it? It goes by fast unless you're the one who's carrying the baby. And then it seems to go slow. At least the last month goes really, really slow. It's both your first. His birthday is October 13th. There's a chance they could share birthdays. Yeah. I hope they don't, just because you don't really want the baby to be early if it doesn't have to be. But if it does have to be early, that would be awesome. I had a friend that I worked with, and her baby was due, I want to say it was August 29th or something like that. And her other babies came a little early. So I told her, if that one comes early, it needs to come on the 13th because that's a good day. That's my birthday.
Or the 7th.
And she called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning on my birthday and said, "Happy birthday, you got a baby."
Oh, how
she had been born
funny.
just a little bit after midnight.
How funny.
It was. And I get to spend some time with her and enjoy that baby. That was nice. But her aunt and grandma both have birthdays on the 25th, so they could share too. Yeah. Are you getting that message right now, Julie, for this stream, or is it something else? Because I did have some issues yesterday with my internet not seeming to want to keep up like it normally does. She got that notice a couple of minutes ago. Is anyone else having trouble? I'm not having anything showing an issue here, but doesn't always mean anything.
I always have slow, weird internet, so I haven't gotten any messages about it though. My kitty is bugging me.
I hear her.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, she's sweet. Play with me, mommy.
She says it's time for me to go outside, but we've converted her to an inside cat since she got sick.
Oh, and she hasn't gotten with the program yet, huh?
She's not with the program. She's not too much with the program.
She thinks you just forgot. Did you forget
Yep.
how to go outside?
Yeah. Okay. There's that.
Well, I'm sorry, whatever it is, Julie. I hope that doesn't cause you more issues. Okay. There's some little mushrooms for this one. And I'm trying to decide what I think I want something on there with it.
Poor kitty.
There's another good day to be born, Teresa. Hey, how are you doing? I don't know if I've noticed you were here before or not, but I'm glad you're here. If I missed
Thank
you
you.
earlier, I'm sorry.
He's pretty, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I got ambitious and did some embossing that day. This is a stamp. I have that stamp. I like it too.
Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, Monkey, I keep forgetting your name. Is it Joe or Colleen? Joe. Colleen? I can't remember. I get confused.
Monkey 911. I might have you in here. Let me look.
I lost my paper.
Uh-oh.
I was very dependent on my paper.
Monkey 911 is Colleen.
Colleen. Okay. Well, I was right. One of my two thoughts was right.
Monkey 911. I have you in the book. So I just have this little daytimer address and phone
Really?
directory
I love that.
that I keep all my aliases in. It's Monkey. Hi, Monkey. Okay.
No. Don't go down there. I'm not ready yet. This is not wanted. There we go. Well, my daddy's birthday was yesterday. He would have been 90 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, we lost him in 2007.
Oh.
I was trying to think of how many years ago that was. 16?
I think that was the year that my mom died that year.
Well, I'll tell you.
Crafting
Hi,
log. Jacqueline. I can't ever remember Jacqueline either.
Barbara, maybe you could take a photo of that list and send it to Lisa.
Oh, it's so many pages.
Yeah, I'll get another one. I think Tanya was going to have Jeff is our guy. He's the one who keeps our list updated, and she was going to have him update it and send me a new one.
Ah,
probably when they get home. So I've got one somewhere, but several things have fallen on the floor over where I can't reach them at
oh.
the moment. And it could be that that's one of the things because I had it right up here over there beside me. And since Ethan has started using the studio at least 2 nights a week, I always have to just kind of move everything off of the table so he can use it. And um, I may have, who knows where I stuck it.
Do you have room on your wall for a bulletin board?
I have no wall.
No wall.
No wall left in
No
this room. That's how tiny it is and how full it is. So
Yeah.
I think she's doing pretty good. They were in Iowa last time we texted each other a couple of days ago, on their way to Omaha to see their son, which I'm really glad they get to do that. But they were after they got that rash of things going wrong at the beginning of their trip, things have gotten a little bit better.
That's good. So now, is this too much of the same
I'll
yellow?
tell you, I have always wanted to have an RV and go live like that for a while. I've just always thought that would be so much fun. But after all of the issues they've had, I am less interested than I've ever been.
Yeah.
I'm like, for the amount of money, of course, I couldn't afford to buy one now anyway. But, Darren and I had talked about trying to do it later. Something, not as big as what Tanya has, but, something that the two of us could enjoy. And now that's definitely not a possibility. But I was thinking that how many, $2,000 trips I could take for the purchase of one of those instead of the
Well,
purchase of one of those,
true. That's true. I had in the 70s, I had a conversion, one of those camper conversions. It was to a Dodge Tradesman 200 or 300, something like that. And I loved it. It was called the Mary Myler. That was the name of the thing that was the, what do you call it? The modification that was on it. So it had a little sink and a stove and a little ice box, and it had a table that folded into a bunk. You could sleep another person above the cab that would pull out to be a bunk. And I just went on the road with my dog and had a wonderful time.
That sounds like fun. I did a lot of traveling by myself when I was young. And I enjoyed it. Whenever all my friends were married and having kids at that point, and I wasn't, and so I went and did other things. And I'm glad I did the things I did. I didn't get to do it a whole bunch, but I'm glad I did.
Where do I have my Week of Stella?
I'm trying to find something that'll go on this. They are really expensive to buy. Yeah, they are. They are. And then you have to try to, keep up with it. Anyway, I hate it when they're having trouble. I want them to enjoy it,
I know. It's a high price.
Hiring them is more expensive than booking a cabin. That's true, Julie, and I enjoy cabins, so I'll probably just book a cabin instead. Um,
Well, the thought of going cross country in an RV that I've rented from somebody is a little daunting to me, too, though I've always wanted to do that, or I've again wanted to do that. I loved doing it in the 70s.
yeah. Well, if something happened to it, that. And plus, you don't know what their upkeep's been like.
Right.
Well, this page is not wanting to get done, so I'm just going to leave it and move on. Yeah, I'm with you, Julie. I'd be paranoid that I was going to ruin it, and then I'd be liable, or that somebody else would ruin it, and I'd be liable.
One of our cars is a Prius. And what's really astonishing to me is how little I understand about that car. It's like you're driving this completely unknown thing.
Do you like it?
Well, I love it, but there have been times I've taken it on the road, and when you see the engine light come on that says, "Take me to the dealer immediately," and you're out there in the middle of the Eel River Valley, and there's no, you're 4 hours away from immediate. It just, I don't, you know, our other car is a Toyota Corolla, and you know what's going on under that engine. You know what that is.
Yeah.
You understand that. But the Prius, I don't understand it.
I don't either.
All right, let's see.
I keep hearing about, you think, I always thought, well, if I ever get we always buy used cars. So I figured if I ever get an electric car or a hybrid car, it would be used.
Mm-hmm.
And, but now when you hear about how expensive those batteries are to
Yes.
replace, I'm like, there's no way.
Well,
Even if somebody gave it to me, I'd have to replace the battery for thousands and thousands of dollars.
think of the cost of a new car. So we did that. We had to replace our battery last fall, I guess, or last fall. And there's a company. We had a quote from the dealer, $4,000, and there's a company in Sacramento, California, that all they do is run around California replacing Prius batteries, the big Prius batteries. So for 2,300, which is still a lot of money, but for 2,300, the guy came to our driveway and took the old one out, put the new one in, and it took about 20 minutes.
Wow, that's not bad, considering what
No,
it could have been.
I know. So we were pretty happy with that, actually. I mean, how can you be happy with only having to spend $2,000?
It's better than 20,000.
All right.
Okay,
So
I
now you
think
know what
I'm
the problem is. It's too purple. I need some color.
unpurple it.
I need to unpurple it. Oh God. Pull out my trusty dusty. Chelsea turned me on to the fact that I have these. I've had these since the 80s. Amsterdam Art in Berkeley.
What does that say? Something dance?
Caran d'Ache, Neocolor 2s.
Caran d'Ache. That's what I couldn't read.
Okay. So we are going to add some yellow.
Julie says it looks like lavender and pink to her.
It is lavender and pink, and I'm saying it's too much lavender. So I'm kind of yellowing up the pink. Just a touch. Just a touch. You know how you do. Just a little, just alter it slightly. It's just not exactly what I want, so you alter it slightly. Right?
That sounds like the right
See
thing to
there?
do.
Can you even see that I've done anything there? Just a little touch.
Just a little touch. Well, as long as you like it better, that's what matters.
I know.
It was hard for me to tell from here, but whether I like it better or can even see it is not as important.
That's true.
Well, Julie loves it.
Just some highlights. Just a little bit of highlight. That's all I want.
Splashes of yellow, she says.
Splashes of yellow. Oh, now see that just to me adds life here. Add a little bit of life. It'll dry less bold than that too, so that's good. And now, since it's watercolor, it's going to move around, right?
You would think.
So I've got to be careful.
Come on here.
Just a little touch. Okay, I think that might be enough. That might be enough. I got to keep my eye on the clock. I can't get lost here.
Okay, don't get lost. What time are you needing to go?
11:30, 12:30, 1:30. I need to be off of here in 45 minutes.
Okay.
I can do that. I might even finish this page.
Bye, Kel. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Kel. I'm glad you came. All right. Dig down to where the blue book is. Oh.
See, that kind of hides on that page.
Oh, it does.
I didn't have to cut anything off, but on these darker pages, it doesn't hide so much.
Well, you could do some Stabilo all pencil around it if you were ambitious.
Yeah. Oh, dear. I think Hannah just sent me something else she needs printed off. Okay, maybe not. I can't see. Excuse me. Let me mute for a second.
That's going to go all the way in there. Okay.
Sorry about that. Hannah is doing a the program for our guild meeting tonight, and I'm printing off all this information for her to hand out to everybody. She's going to be talking about the Osberg burial site.
What?
The Osberg burial site.
Oh.
It's a site in Norway. It's like one of the oldest sites. It's a burial site of, we're assuming, a pretty wealthy woman. She's buried with her ship and a servant and carts and buggies, but there were the really cool thing about it is that there were a lot of textiles, and there were some weaving cards and looms and spindles and all of this kind of stuff buried with her.
Huh.
And anyway, it's very interesting. One interesting thing is they don't know, there were two bodies in there, and they don't know which one is the was the wealthy lady who's being buried, and which one was her servant that got buried with her. At least in the information Hannah had, they hadn't figured that out yet. There may be newer information. Excuse me, good grief. Anyway, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because there aren't very many, it's usually kings that get that kind of treatment, not women. So she must have been somebody pretty special. Hannah said that there was some speculation that she was the mother of the first king of Norway, or she was the first queen of Norway. I can't remember. She told me, but I didn't pay enough attention to remember it so I could tell y'all. But I didn't know I was going to bring it up. Anyway, it's a pretty interesting thing to look into. There was a list of all the things that they found buried with her. Excuse me. The sad thing is they don't even know what's missing, but they do know the grave was robbed. Back before it was discovered, before somebody found it that wanted to preserve it, somebody else had stolen stuff out of it. So they know that, but they don't know what all, was taken. Anyway, I guess it could be that the body of the real person was taken, and both of the people who are in there are servants. That could happen. One was an elderly lady and one was a young woman. And so they don't know, was the elderly woman the nurse for the young woman, or was the young woman a handmaid for the elderly woman? They just don't know.
Oh.
But if you want something interesting to look into, that might be something interesting.
I do have to say, just selfishly, that I don't think I'd want that assignment if I were the servant.
Me either. Me either.
Purely selfish, you understand?
Well, I'm selfish too. I think most of us are when it comes to being buried in someone else's,
at someone else's time frame.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got my basic down. Think about some. What's that?
Oh, I like that. I really like the butterfly and dragonfly on there.
Yeah. Another place I need just a little bit of yellow. Well, maybe not. All right. So now I've got to decide. I better let it dry, I guess, before I go messing around my pencil around it or anything. Okay.
That's probably safer.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think I'm going to go get me another cup of coffee.
All righty. Sounds like a good idea.
So I shall return momentarily.
We will be here when you get back. It's so quiet. It's much more fun when there's two people. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Okay, almost. I'm going to take off some of that so I can put it over here. There we go. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe that's what it is. I count on the other person being there to help me out with the talking. Oh, this spend half the time. Okay, a third of the time cutting off the edges, then another third of the time trying to get it off this thing. Okay, that was a little harder to get on there than I thought it would be. And you can definitely see the washi tape behind it. It doesn't hide on the green like it does on those lighter pages. But that's okay. That's okay. We're not gonna hate on it because of that. I'm just gonna stick that one right there. I think that'll be good. We'll use this as its ground to stand on. So I'm gonna cut off the bottom there because I think the rest of the washi thing will disappear. We're in that time of year where it's too warm to not use air conditioning. And oh, I'll go to mute for a second. Sorry about that. Thanks, Teresa. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Sharon. Thank you, Colleen. Okay. The cupboard door just fell off in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, Julie. I bet that was a shock. I have never done that. I mean, had that happen, but I have um, pulled pulled a drawer out right out of the, all the way out till it landed on the floor in the kitchen before. That was kind of a shock too. Oh, that looks really cute, doesn't it, on that map? It gave you a fright. I bet it did. Okay, I think I like that one. Okay. Let's see if we can put some kind of leaf behind it without um yeah, that'll be good. Oops, come on, come on. Well, Barbara has a time limit, and I think it would probably be better for me to go ahead and get off when she does because I have things that I really should get done today. But I wanted to come be with y'all for a little while. Alrighty, come on now. There we go. And then we'll put this one on there. I'm going to go ahead and trim it because, for one thing, it has to go over that other one. And I don't want the white showing up on top of the other one. Okay, come on. Thank you, Linda. It's good to see you too. There we go. There is probably something you could do with these. Where's the other one? But I don't know what it is, so I'm just throwing them away because I have too much stuff as it is. Okay, that looks good. Now we've got this. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, I hear Barbara now. She's coming back.
I'm coming back. I think I might have the cat with me.
Oh,
Might
that's
need
okay.
muffin. Come on, Kitty. I don't want you in here. Come on. Come on now. You're not a very peaceable person when you run outside. Okay. Once I got in the kitchen, I got hungry.
Yeah, that'll do that to you. It's like, okay, I thought I just wanted something to drink, but no, I want something to eat too.
Cupboard
You
door
probably
just flew
didn't.
off in the kitchen, Julie. Oh dear.
So you probably didn't have a time to eat something before we started, did you?
I didn't.
Well, we're glad you were willing to come on even without sustenance. But I'm glad you got you some.
I got me some.
Okay. I think I'm just going to put those leaves on that one.
That's pretty. Oh, I have to show you my stitch I did yesterday. I did a stitch, embroidery stitch.
Oh, well, show us.
This is my little stitch sampler.
Oh, how cute is that? Is that couching?
Well, the couching was on there. That was the first stitch I put in this book. These are called drizzles.
Okay, those are very cute. Are they knots or?
You cast on. You actually cast on the thread onto the needle and then pull it through the castings, and then it dangles.
That's really cute.
I know. Susan Taylor Brown yesterday was doing them, and I said, "Wow, that looks like fun. I got to try it right now."
Well, there you go. Why wait if you can do it?
So I only have 8 stitches in this book. But I will have more.
Doesn't have to be done today.
No, I'll do more. It was fun.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Bye-bye, Julie. Have a good day at work. Teresa says, is it kind of a tatting stitch?
Oh, Teresa, I don't know, but that's what you do with tatting, isn't it? You wrap things around the needle to create lace. It's called the drizzle stitch. And it looks a little like the bullion stitch, which is one where it's wrapped around the needle, but then it's kind of it's stitched down so you can stitch it in all kinds of different shapes. This is loose on the end and just anchored here at the bottom.
Oh, that's very pretty.
Yeah.
And it's fun too. It looks like
fun.
a fun stitch.
Yep. Slow and steady. This is slow stitching of a different order. This cover is from one of those things that Barb Owen led us on, where you do you put a dinner plate down on top of muslin, and then you mark on it with a alcohol marker.
Do you spray the alcohol? Do you spray alcohol on it after you do that? Or?
You do, and it moves.
Yeah. We did something similar. It wasn't a mandala kind of thing. It was just because the kids were really little. It wasn't anything specific. They did whatever they wanted, but it was with Sharpies on a t-shirt.
Yep, that's all this was Sharpies.
Yeah,
because that's all I had at the time.
it worked really good. The kids had a lot of fun doing it too.
Mrs. Meow. Is that Stacy?
Hi, Stacy.
Mrs. Meow. Okay. Now I'm going to look. These never did get on here.
Okay, I wish I hadn't stuck that down now. I'm not so sure I like it.
Uh-oh.
Well, I originally intended to just put it over there, and I think I still want to. I think that was what I don't like. Because then I can put something on this side to collage with it.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun little book.
It is a fun little book. I'm enjoying it. Let's go ahead and do this one too.
Missy Meow. Okay. Stacy, do you have a lot of cats? Or do you just have catitude? She loves tinies. Tiny books.
Tiny books. I do too.
Teresa, yes, that's Lisa's card catalog. I have 10 cats, says Stacy May. Oh my golly, 10 cats. I have one cat that seems to take the place of 10 people. Especially when it's 6 o'clock in the morning and she thinks it's time to go do something. Okay, let's see. I love the color that I added here. Now, do y'all like that or not?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
We don't have to, but I do.
You don't have to, but I think every time I see it now, I say, "Oh yeah, that looks great." I like the little warming that up in there.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it to this one, so I probably need to go back and do it to that one. Sherry's got 2 kitties. Oh,
Teresa says she's got big cat attitude.
she's got big
I'm assuming
cat.
that's your cat that has big cat attitude.
Oh, my cat, yes, she has a big attitude. Whole world is her oyster. Thank you very much. Leave her alone, please. You know what needs to happen right here? You know those little tiny postage stamps that we all have?
Yeah, that would be cute.
I know. Let me see what I have. Tiny images. Tiny people.
Teresa says, my daughter has 14 cats inside and 3 dogs and a whole pile of cats outside along with Ricky and Rhonda Raccoon. Wow.
Here's somebody blowing bubbles.
That makes me tired. Just thinking about it. Makes me tired.
Here's a funny face. Put that right there.
One pet at a time. The only time we had more than one at a time was we had 2 goldfish.
These are not tiny.
Darren was okay with pets, but just one at a time. Thank you. Of course, we couldn't have cats because he and Ethan both are allergic. But I think those little acetate pieces are just multiplying while I'm sitting here because I feel like all I'm doing is throwing them away, and then I keep finding more. And Teresa says it makes me broke just thinking about it. Yeah.
These are a little too small for. Oh, here's some Margaret Mitchell 1-cent stamps. Why do I have a bunch of these Margaret Mitchell 1-cent stamps? Why do I have a bunch of those? Those are from ages ago, aren't they?
Look like it.
Emily Bissell. Who's Emily Bissell, I wonder?
Well, I'm ignorant.
Yeah, me too. I'm ignorant. Look at these little guys here. That's a cute little picture.
Stacy says, "Oh, I got Polly Possum and Rocky Raccoon." There you go.
Maya Angelou. Love me a little Maya. But does Maya want to be on a little? No, Maya needs another spot. Maya needs something else.
Well, there's another little acetate piece.
I could put the.
Oh, there's your building.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I used that stuff lately. What did I use that on? I made a page. What did I make the page for? Huh. Isn't that funny? Oh, I remember. I did a page in my black and white Just Because journal. That's what I did. I remember.
Well, I'm proud of you for remembering.
There it is.
Yep. Very cool.
I cut that
I
out.
like that.
Made it into a pocket. And made a little roughly journaling card.
Yeah, I like that. Using it like that, like a pocket. That was a good idea.
Well, I like the funny shapes on it. You know, the shapes of the little buildings. So yeah, that I knew I had used that somewhere before recently. Yeah. Only got a couple more pages left in this. 1, 2, 3.
You can see the building through the mushrooms.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Those mushrooms are growing on top of the buildings. They'll multiply.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some weird mushrooms growing in our backyard that we haven't ever had before. And I'm guessing they might be poisonous because Sparrow doesn't touch them.
Ooh.
And he would pull up anything. But he's not touching these. So I'm glad to know he has some wisdom, because I was doubtful. If he had any wisdom or not. Wahi shrooms.
Washi shrooms. So, Lisa, I finished my little book number 5.
All right.
Well,
you are on a roll.
Jelly printing last week when we were gelling. So this is the cover is the cover of my phone message book from last year. But I thought I had done such a fine job on the cover that I couldn't part with it.
Yeah, well, show us.
Okay. So some of these are Eco Prints. This is for the little book, that we do with Tanya when she's in town on Sundays. So that everything's going to get covered up unless they're absolutely gorgeous like that one. That won't get totally covered up.
I agree. Thank you.
But a lot of them are just playing on the plate and making prints. Making prints. This is that new Dollar Tree powder blue. It's real purpley. I like it.
It's really pretty.
It is pretty. So it's all sewn in my book and everything. It's all ready to roll. I like this one.
I do too. That's
I think
pretty.
this was after we got off. I started messing with that
It
stencil.
looks like a really nice background. I mean, it looks like it would be enhanced by something rather than taken away from it.
Yeah, right.
And that other one looks like if you hide it, it would not be enhanced.
No, I know. You can't hide the really pretty prints. This one is another one of those.
Yeah, I like that one too.
So when I get to them, I'll do something. I go through these in a linear fashion. So I just get to the next one, and that's the one I use. This was from printing an earlier time. I like that print. Just basic. I like that one too. This is the one where I slid. This is the redwood,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and this is the one where I slid it off of there. But we'll just put something on top of that. I like this. This is the bleeding hearts that are prolific in the shade of the lilac right now. Yeah, that was a fun stream. I love jelly printing anyway. But it's always nice to have a new book I need to put together. Here's another pretty one.
Yes, I just like the blue with the white. That's just really.
I do
pretty.
too. I know. It's really pretty. You can just do that with a quote and this one I love. I love the subtlety of this. This is the redwood. It really came out clear.
Uh-huh. It makes you want to touch them, doesn't it? You're just
It
sitting there
does.
touching it, and I'm thinking, I wish
know.
I could do that.
I know. You just want
Wish
to
I could
stroke
touch
it.
it.
No, Teresa, you don't see the upside down page, honey. It's gone. It's right side up. Yeah, I took the whole thing apart and put it back together. This is one of those pieces of lace I think you sent me or Tanya sent me, but it makes a great print on the plate. Look at that.
It does. That's really pretty.
It has a really, really strong place on the back of it. These are kind of sticky in the middle because I don't know why I have this extra paper on the middle, but I do. I like that one too. It's kind of wild and crazy.
Yeah. It looks kind of like you can't decide if it's gold or orange.
This is that Nicolaizo gold.
I love that color.
Here's another. This is really a pretty one.
Yep.
It picked up some of the old greens that were on the plate in there. Yeah, that was a good gel and stream. Here's a different piece of lace. Good old bubble wrap. Good old standby.
Yep.
Lace with the blue. More lace with the yellow. I forget what that plant was.
It's pretty. It's got a nice shape.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a little tree, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fun. Fun stuff, fun stuff.
Ooh, I like that one too.
I like that one too. I like that stencil just in general.
Yeah.
More bubble wrap. I wanted some pink in here. All this was blues and greens. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, lots of texture. I like that one. This one looks like, but see, anyway, if you get a page like this, I don't hesitate to add colors. That's where my Neo Color 2s are good. Add
Yeah.
colors, change
Do
things,
anything to it and be
do
happy
anything.
yeah, because it's just an addition of texture to the page.
Yeah. I'm not as fond of this one, but cover it up. Cover it right up. That's it. So my little book
Very
number
nice.
5 is ready to roll. Believe it or not. Can you believe I've done 5 or will have done 4 little books? Little book. All right. What else do I want? I want to do a border. I don't know if I want to do anything on these pots because now I'm not into it. If I
Funny how that
waited,
happens, isn't it?
the impulse goes away, then I'm safe, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I got to get off in 10 minutes. I think I'll just fussy cut these other pieces
Alrighty.
and let the page talk to me.
That works. I'm going to go ahead and get off when you do. I think I've got things I need to be getting done, so that'll give me a chance to do a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, come on. All right. There we go.
So, Stacy, already hagged? What does that mean? Is that a
We're all
new?
waiting with bated breath.
I know. That means something new I don't understand. Have
Oh,
a
you too,
good
Brittany.
day,
Oh,
Brittany.
okay. Thank you, Brittany.
Stacy. With all those cats, she doesn't have room for language.
Well, you have a good day too.
That's funny. Have a good day, Stacy. Cool. H. See, it did. It stood for something.
Yep.
It had purpose. I thought it looked like it had purpose. It wasn't just a spell check uttering like they do.
Yep. Come on.
Okay. Where are my little boxes of things? That's funny. Very good, Stacy. Okay.
What is that? It's another one of those little acetate pieces. They're everywhere, I'm telling you.
Another one little what pieces?
Those acetate pieces off the back of these
Oh,
stickers.
have you thought about throwing some alcohol inks on those little acetate pieces?
No. Might be a good idea. These butterflies might be fun to do that way.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
of them look kind of nondescript, you know. Okay, come on. I can tell I'm getting tired because I'm getting frustrated with these silly
Oh, there
things.
you go.
And at the beginning, it wasn't very frustrating, but at the moment, it's frustrating. Okay. All right. I'm going to hold on to these two little butterfly ones and we'll get out some alcohol ink if I have time and see. If not, I probably won't hold on to them until next time because it's just too much trouble.
Well, you always have more, right?
Yeah, I just don't have any more butterflies. And the other ones are not shaped as distinctly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the good word?
That is good.
Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Well, this one really is not wanting to come off. And I can't tell if it's just more stubborn than the other ones or if I'm just tireder and my fingers are not working as well.
And less patient.
Yeah. Okay. But it made a cute little page. It just made me work for it.
It's very cute little page. That's lovely. I like that background piece in that blue.
Yeah, that's a. I don't remember if that's a jelly print or a roll off piece, but
I
it
love
was
my
some
roll.
product of a jelly printing session anyway.
Yeah. I love the roll offs pieces.
I think I'm just going to leave that one. Well, just a second. I have an idea. We'll see. It looks like the flower's radiating from behind the mushroom.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I like that. But I'm going to. There's a bunch more. Uh, $3:30. Well, 1:30. Is that what time you need to get off?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're almost there. I'm going to
I
stick this one
know.
down, and then we'll have to call it done.
That's good. We can do that. going to finish cutting this out before I get up from the desk today, but that is all I'm going to do.
Not sure if I like that or not,
Oh, I think that's cool.
but we're going to leave it
lose
there.
the idea of the mushroom, at least over the video.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I don't like is that you can see the rest of the flower behind the mushroom.
Oh. Yeah, I don't
From
like-
here, it looks really good, but up close, it doesn't look as good. Anyway, we're going to leave it. We're going to
It's
leave it.
as it is.
Yep. Well, I think I'm going to have to stop here because I'm at back at these 2 pages that I wasn't sure what to do with. And this stuff kind of hides on them. You can't really see it on either one of these pages. So we may bring something in from somewhere else for those. But other than that, I'm finished. So.
Well, that's great. Good. You've done good on that book. Gosh. Moving right along.
Yep, we're going to get her done. I guess I need to stick these back in here.
I've got some more cutting to do on this, but
oh, that looks good. I like that.
Yeah, that's a pretty piece.
Needs something behind it though.
Well, probably like that.
Yeah, that looks good. Or you could just put you know, something over the words behind it on the other side.
True.
Either way.
True.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
that's decision for another day.
For another day. That's right. Thank you all for coming. God bless you and have a great rest of your day.
Yes. Good to see everybody.
Bye-bye. Love you all.
Bye.